Hey beloveds, welcome to BeenieTV, where I offer you sprinkles of spiritual sexiness. So if you are new to my channel, I am Beanie and I am all things God, love, self-love, life advice, and all that good advice. So I start every video with an affirmation. So wherever you are, unless you're in a car, go ahead and close your eyes, take a deep breath in, release. I am attracting an amazing, healthy love. I am attracting an amazing, healthy love. I am attracting an amazing, healthy love. Go ahead and take a deep breath in, release. What is up, everybody? So, oh my God, someone's walking the cutest dog. Okay, so I got this request a long time ago from a gentleman. Yes, a man. Men watch my channel. Thank you, menses. From a man who said, can you do a video about love advice in your 20s? He was kind of saying like he doesn't want to engage in dating or promiscuous sex and all this like random stuff. No, I'm not gonna say stupidity, but all this random stuff that people his age normally do. So he was just looking for some advice, and so I was like, okay, let's make a video of it. So in my 20s, I was moving from a place of desperation, lack of self-worth, didn't know how amazing or beautiful I was, had no purpose, had nothing going on like that fulfilled me. I just felt like I always felt like I had to have a boyfriend in order to keep up with the Joneses, and I felt like that was the thing to do. And looking back, if I knew now, if I was now who I was then, which I've kind of always been that person, just gotta do a lot of unshedding, I would have been single and happy and going about my own business and not overthinking about, you know, dating. I would have just been doing my own thing, living my life. I think for a little bit in high school, I wasn't too pressed. I was not pressed for a man or for dating or anything like that. And then like when my 20s hit, I think it was because my dad passed away, I started being pressed. Okay, press on nails, girl. I was pressed for a romantic partner. And that kind of just was the theme of my 20s. I'm 30 now. I turned 30 in April. So for all of my 20s, I was basically just trying to force men to love me, force men to see me. And the biggest advice that I could give somebody in their 20s is to just focus on you and what you're doing, and don't get too caught up in having sex and being able to kiki with your friends about how big his penis is and all of that stuff. Like, you don't need that, because what your 20s are for is what I think more people should do with their 20s is get to know themselves. How can you be with yourself and be with someone else? You are changing every year, every few months, right? Like, you're changing. So how can you continue to change and still be able to pour into someone in a mature way? This video is not for anybody who is in their 20s and found the love of their life by the grace of God, and they are making an amazing lifelong. This is not for you, okay? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people like me who don't want to be a mess, who want to prevent themselves from being a mess, or who were a mess and they're not trying to be a mess no more. And so what I'm here to tell you is to just focus on yourself. And you gotta kind of sometimes block out societal rules. You gotta block that out, and you gotta be strong enough in your intention and in your why, because people are gonna make fun of you, right? People are gonna make fun of you. People are gonna question you. People are gonna be like, why? Like, are you are you this? Are you that? And you gotta kind of just block them out and always have a kind, compassionate response ready. Like, oh yeah, that's just not, you know, that's just not what I'm into. Or you could even be honest, be like, I'm not mature enough to have a romantic relationship. Like, you see so many young YouTube relationships, and I'm just like, and y'all are moved in doing pranks, but you don't know yourself. So focus Focus on knowing yourself. Be okay with saying no. Be okay with saying no to having promiscuous sex. Be okay with saying no to hanging out with certain types of men or certain types of women. The sooner you start liking yourself and loving yourself, the sooner you start enjoying your own company without being bored, without having to scroll through social media, the sooner you do that, you cultivate that safe space within yourself and not look for it outside of anyone else, you will start living and enjoying a real, authentic, good 20s. Focus on your career, right? Focus on your career. Get your career up, get your money up, get yourself, get your mental health right before you start inviting a whole nother human being with their whole dreams, their whole issues, their whole soul into your situation. Get yourself right. Go to the therapist, go to the gym, eat well, read books, and make yourself 100%, because relationships are not 50-50, they're 100 and 100. So that is what I would give someone, the advice I would give someone in their 20s. Honestly, do your best to avoid being a mess. You can have fun, but you can be cute while doing it. You can have fun without causing yourself, your body, your spirit, your family, or whatever, any pain or trauma. Like, listen, your girl was wild back in the day, okay? I was wild west out here, okay? Like, I started partying when I was 13, hanging out with too many boys, running around with boys, doing bad stuff with all these boys. Like, man, I'm like an old lady now. Like, I'm not, well, let me not say that, because there's some bomb ass old ladies out there, but I'm like in the house reading my book, drinking my tea, like listening to Oprah's podcast. Like, it's okay to look different from everyone else in your 20s. It's okay to not follow the herd. It's okay to stand out. It's okay, because you know what? The energy does not care how old you are. The energy is not going to be like, okay, well, you know, the energy a little different because I'm 20, so the energy is going to be a little bit more delicate with me. No. You are putting energy into someone else, into a relationship that you're trying to force, trying to make it work. You could be putting that same energy into your career, so that by the time you are in your later 20s, you're good. And then you will be able to meet a proper match. Okay, you hear what I'm saying? Because I'm preaching, okay? I'm just saying, if you're in your 20s, and also the frontal vortex or the frontal lobe of a human being in your brain, that is the place where we make conscious decisions from, does not develop until you are 24 or 25 years old. So from birth to about 24, 25, you're dumb, you're stupid, you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so that's why a lot of people have that quarter life crisis at 25, because your brain has locked in to making conscious decisions, and now you're actually making decisions consciously, but you don't even know how to do that because no one has taught you, society hasn't taught you how to navigate your conscious self. So when you're in your younger 20s and your teens, you just out here reckless, like not thinking of the repercussions of your actions. So if you're under the age of 24, 25 and you're watching this, just try, baby girl. Try, baby boy. Just try to just cultivate a self-care, self-love practice. The older version of you will be better for it. I tell you, like, guys, like, sometimes I feel like I messed up so bad in my 20s and I'm having to restart in my 30s. And that's okay, because God is amazing, God is abundant, God is loving, and God's like, we're gonna fresh start together. So I say that to say, be mindful of your life. Be mindful of your life in your 20s and take advantage of your youth. Take advantage of the resources that are allotted to you, and be mindful of your energy. Where are you placing your energy? Okay, where energy goes, that shit is gonna grow. Okay, so you can put your energy in creating a blog and becoming a content creator, or you can put your energy into some random boy that you met on the internet and you're just like, oh my god, I love him. But it's not that you love him, it's that you feel empty and you think that he's gonna make you whole when you have to make yourself whole. I could go on and on and on and on, but I won't, because my throat is getting dry. Alright guys, so please share this with anyone that you think will benefit from it, that will enjoy it, that is ready for the BeenieTV sprinkles of spiritual sassiness realness. Let them know. Pass this on to anybody in their 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, whatever, that need to hear all these gems dropping. I love you guys. Follow me on Instagram at BeenieTV, and I will see you guys next video.